my screen didn't show up. So let's do this again. Hopefully this works. Okay. I'm gonna try and get to my screen here. Okay, I hope that you can see this. Oh man, I really hope you can. Okay, so I'm in my ads manager and I'm gonna quickly click Power Editor and hopefully it comes up pretty quick here. All right, so this is all new, so please bear with me because I really don't know what I'm doing here. I gotta get that off. Okay, so we're gonna create campaign. So in that plus box way over here. So let's just, so you're choose a campaign, create new. So I'm gonna go August 11th. I just keep the auction just there. And then I click down here and I want page post engagements. So that's when people are going to be able to comment on your post and then you can go back and look at it and see what they say. And then so you're going to click create. So don't worry about this stuff, just click create. Okay, perfect. So we've got our campaign started. So now we have to go over to the right-hand side, create ad set. And this is where you're going to create your budget and your target markets and all that stuff. So create ad set. Here we go. We have to create a new one. So we're going to call it exactly the same, August 11th, create. Okay, perfect. So here's where our budget is. You can do a daily budget, but if you do a daily budget, you got to be really careful because it's going to go on and on and on and on until you stop it and you don't want to forget about it. So I always go into lifetime budget. And quite honestly, right now, what I have been doing is doing $100. And I never, ever, ever, ever spend $100 because like what I think happens when I spend a little bit more money is it gets a lot more reach. It seems to be goes out to way more people. So I do the $100. I have sort of a start and an end date. So we'll start it today, but I don't really want it to go out this morning. I might go for the nighttime hours because that's prime time. Usually I would do something like this at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and have it start right then because that's when most of your people are going to be online. And then I might take it to, you know, the 15th. I know I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to get it to the 15th. So I don't really worry too much about the end date. I usually do it for about a week. But if I see that that thing's been running sort of from 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we get to 11 o'clock at night and there's nothing happening, like there's a few likes, but that's it, I turn the thing off because it's not working. Or if I get some great response and I've got like 10, 12 responses on it or 6 or whatever, I turn it off because that's enough for right now. I can always go in and turn it back on or do another one. So I never ever spend even close to 100. Your audience, you really want to get in here and do some stuff with the audience. This is way too broad. Look at that. That is way too many people. Like you want that narrowed down way, way, way down. You want it to be really just to your target audience. So you can have custom audiences done. The lookalike audience, what that is it takes all the people that like all the characteristics of people that like your page and it mirrors it. So these people are all people that don't like the Fit Files, but they have all the same characteristics. So they like the same things. They go to the same places. They're interested in the same things as the people that already like the Fit Files. So I use that a lot. This is just for people that have websites. It's no one has a website yet, I don't think, on our team. So I'm not even going to get into that, but that is something cool if you ever have a website. So when we get to that point, I'll talk about that later. So here you can do all Canada. You can include the US if you want. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. Just depends. Your age, you definitely want to change. Like I go way down to like 29, and sometimes I like do it as narrow as 46. I just want women. Languages, you definitely want to go in here and do just English US. And here's where things get real, because you can really target whatever you want in here. This is where your brand really comes in. You have to know what you're looking for here. So here's some things that are cool for my brand, because it's things that I'm interested in. Not good. I don't know. TJ Maxx. Jillian Michaels is such a popular one. I never use it anymore, but I could even do Bank of Montreal. Like, there's just like thousands of things, but you can do so many things here. But you really have to get into your brand. So, you know, busy mom gets fit and all that kind of stuff. So just really target and write in the things that are really personal and to you, because that's the people that you're going to attract. That you're going to attract the people that are the same as you. You don't really want to attract the people that aren't, because you're not going to have a connection with them. You might attract them originally, but it's probably not going to go very far, especially if you want to try and get people as coaches and on your own team, because that's the goal, right? Like, we're challenge packs helping people, but in the end, it's all about getting people that want to join us to help. So, you know, think about the people that you would potentially want to work with and have a connection with. So if you haven't done the avatar thing yet, like really trying to figure out who your target is, it's really beneficial, especially when you're doing stuff like these ads. Okay, so there, I've got that targeted, like dwindled way down, which is great. Now, if I added the US in here, it would, yeah, it would go up quite a bit. So I may do that, but you just don't want this up in the 20 millions. Like, you want it low, because then it's really narrowed into the people that are going to be most like you. So there, that's done. You just want to save that. And then you're going to scroll all the way up again and back over to this right side. And now you're going to create your ad. So again, you have to go in here and do a new one. Create. Okay, so now I have a few different business pages, so I have to click the fit files. And here you could use an existing post. So maybe you already have something on your page that you want to use. So you can do that. You can go select a post, and here all your old posts come up. So I could go in, last night I had a coaching post there. So I could use that maybe if I wanted to, or whatever, but usually I have something new. So I'll create an ad. And here you want a really catchy, looking for 10 busy moms who want to get fit. I might do something like that, and then all my text is going to be underneath here, all underneath there. And then you're going to go in, you're going to select your image. And I've got a whole bunch in here already, but you will upload those from your computer, or you can drag and drop them in. So let's do this one here. So you can look over here. Okay, so that's what people are going to see coming down on your feed. The fit files, they're going to be able to just like the page. So even that's what I love about these ads, because yes, it's a CTA, it's a call to action to a certain challenge group or whatever, looking for 10 busy moms. You want to make sure that's really catchy and gets people's attention, so they do click see more, so they read about it. But even if they don't, often I'll get a whole bunch of page likes because of it. So it's kind of doing double duty. It's getting people for your challenges, but it's also getting people to like your page. And even if people just like the post, so they haven't really looked at the writing, most likely, they've just looked at that picture and clicked like, when you see that come through, you can invite them to like your page, which I do all the time. I go through all those likes and I invite them to like my page. So these ads kind of do double duty. I love using the Power Editor. It's a little bit harder to get onto, but I do really like using it. So there you've got all that done. You know, you can go back over here and double check what you've done and make sure everything's cool. And then you're going to click upload changes. I'm not going to do that because I just don't want a chance having this go through. So upload changes, and you're going to click save, and save or continue, maybe it says continue. It's going to tell you if anything's wrong and explain what it is, and then you can go back in and change it. So that's that for creating that ad. If you want to go and edit your ads, you just kind of come into the Power Editor again and click edit ads. So there they will come up, August 11th. So the ad name, ad set, all of that kind of stuff. Over here you can click and you can actually go in and edit your text and stuff like that. So hopefully that explains things a little bit better for you guys. I think you were kind of getting onto it, but hopefully that gives you a little bit clearer view of everything too. Anyways, I know that was quick. I'm sorry, but I have to get into the shower. It's a work day for me. So everyone have a good day. We'll talk soon. Bye.